Welcome to the 2013 review and 2014 preview with predictions, along with special info with benefits. My name is Forex Joe, a 21st century Forex trader, and in the last decade plus since I've been trading in the Forex markets, I use this quote a lot. Every person who became a winner and leader in life was first an amateur. As we put up our disclaimer, unique experiences and past performances do not guarantee future results. And as you read that, I've said many times about the Forex basics, and Forex trading is all about discipline, money management, and risk management. One need not to be an economist to predict the Forex market. One need not keep watching the market throughout the day to trade in the Forex markets. What you need is to have a set of rules, but don't break them, along with a discipline to follow the correct strategy. You see, people do not trade the markets, they trade their beliefs in the markets. And they have to overcome themselves. Their opponent is themselves. They have to overcome self-sabotaging behavior. Let's take a look at what we have for our webinar agenda. We're going to be taking a look at the 2013 review analysis, our 2013 predictions and how the outcome was, 2014 outlook analysis and predictions, 2014 personal client update, and our review and recap, or keep it simple. Those of you who come to our webinars who have been longtime clients know that I talk about Forex being the wave of the future. It's the 21st century recession-proof business. It allows you an opportunity to take back total control and full responsibility of your personal bankroll ever since the crash, real estate crash of 2007 and financial crash of 2008. We live in very turbulent times, and you need to get more involved in making sure that you leave a legacy not only for yourself but your family. That brings us to our first question. What type of trader are you? In some cases, if you're a beginner, you have no clue. You have little to no trading experience. We definitely want your business. You might be an intermediate. You might only have been trading for 6 months to a year. You have some trading experience looking for professional help. You might be experienced 1 to 3 years, and you keep taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. So you're looking for professional guidance and advanced trading tools that allows you an opportunity, and the bottom line is to create profit on a consistent basis. It's all about generating positive pips month after month and building a bankroll. Here at 21st Century Forex Trader, we have been blessed with a tremendous amount of positive products that allow you, no matter whether you're just starting out in Forex or been trading for 1 to 3 years or more, to prosper in the most liquid market on earth today. A $5.3 trillion a day market that starts off on Sunday evening. It runs for 24/7 from Sunday evening till Friday afternoon here in the U.S. We have our Forex Trader Pro advanced software, Fast Track Trader that only has 2 or 3 rules of engagement, following our thermal grids that gives you an opportunity to place trades on a consistent basis. We have our C4 Chart Trader software, the Currency Trend Tracker, our Cluster Bomb Alerts, C4 Sniper. We have ForexU Live, where you actually come to classes and watch Brian execute trades in live current market conditions using my A to Z trading methodology. And each and every day at 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern New York time, I take the previous 24 hours and I produce a ForexU alert. It's your path to profitability. These trade alerts have several currency pairs with trade recommendations for scalpers, day traders, swing, and position style traders. We also have a daily report that's computer generated that covers 22 currency pairs, and it has a potential buy and sell recommendation that's up to 44 additional trades, and our Insiders Club Roundtable Boot Camp. This boot camp is a 4 to 6 week advanced class where we put everything into perspective, giving you an opportunity to see my A to Z trading methodology, and we have several of these boot camps in our members area already archived. You know, I'm asked many times to simplify the Forex markets and talk a little bit about trends and channels. Well, I created what was called the Big Lights Trader versus Big Lights Strategy. I had it trademarked. What I do, I am a swing trader. I'm looking at the daily, weekly, and monthly charts, time frames, to try to pick up more pips, hundreds of pips at a time. Some of you are scalpers. You're trying to get 3 to 10 pips. Some of you are day traders looking for 10 to 30 pips. Some of you are position style traders where you might only trade once or twice a month looking for 3 to 500 to 1,000 pip moves or more. We'll talk more about that as the night progresses. Trends and channels are on the short term daily, mid-term weekly, and long-term monthly charts, or lights as we call them. But did you know that there are trends within trends, trends within channels, channels within channels, and channels within trends? And we have a plethora of information and videos that will teach you what we're talking about. All of the above 4 scenarios are available by just reviewing various charts depending on your trading style on any currency pair. The key is being able to identify these 4 scenarios and then take advantage of them while setting your trades. So scalpers, day traders, swing and position traders, drill down the charts to enhance embedded trends, and we teach you the concept and keep it simple in the process. Now there's some of you that don't want to do much work. You only have an hour a day. If all you do is follow the trades that we give out and place those trades in a practice regimen account each and every day, you will have a winning percentage long term. Let's take a look at the Euro US dollar review. Back in 2011, the Euro US dollar moved 2,070 pips. As we continue, you can see that in 2012, the euro moved 1,445 pips. Well, as we progressed through last year, it dropped even more. It's almost 50% lower than what it was 2 years ago, and this was due to the fact that for most of 2013, the euro US dollar was a range-bound trade. Now, this was a tremendous learning opportunity because we had the US yen and yen crosses that were trending. If you've been a long-time client of ours and been on our service since the latter part of October, November 2012 until right now, we rode the US yen up from the 79.50-80 area and scaled back in and had continuation trades, and we teach you how to do that as swing traders. And the US yen has recently hit 105. But on the other end of the equation, the other end of the spectrum, you can see from 2011, where it moved 2,000 pips in 1 year, down to 1,400 plus pips, and then it only moved 1,100 plus pips in 2013. We had plenty of opportunity in the euro US dollar to have range-bound trading. And range-bound trading is where you play the channels, tops and bottoms, and bounces off these channels with the rules of engagement that you're going to be wrong once, because it will eventually break out of that channel. But you could get 3 to 1, 5 to 1, 7 to 1, 10 to 1 or more return playing those channels. And this was why it was such a unique year in 2013 to be able to see trending markets along with range-bound markets, especially with one of the 4 majors, and have those techniques taught to you, and we have them all archived in our members area. So our question right now is, where is the euro US dollar headed right now? We'll talk more about that here momentarily. Okay, let's take a look at the top 10 pairs that we cover for 2012 going into 2013. And last year in December of 2012, we had our prediction show for 2013. We'll show you how we did in the next few slides. But as you can see, 16 of the 22 currency pairs that we cover here at 21st Century Forex Trader moved 1,000 plus pips in 2012. The highest pair, or the pair that moved the most, was the pound yen, 1,910 pips. Write that down, 1,910 pips. The lowest pair was the Euro Swissy, and due to the Swiss peg, and if you don't understand this, we can explain it to you, but those of you that are in the Forex markets know exactly what I'm talking about, only moved 253 pips for the entire year. So the four majors, you had the Euro, the Pound, the US Swiss, and the Yen, and as you can see, the US Yen was a pair that only moved 829 pips for the entire year. But that changed, and we had a paradigm change in 2013. So as you can see, the low for the US yen was 76 and the high was 84.31 during 2012 for only 829 pips. But once again, we got some probability factors along with our statistical analysis and mathematical probabilities that showed that this pair would eventually take off along with a few other pairs, and that's exactly what happened. Now, as we embark into 2013, here's what happened during 2013. 17 of the 22 currency pairs moved 1,000 plus pips in 2013 instead of 16. As you remember, the highest pair was the pound yen, and it only moved close to 2,000 pips. The highest pair for 2013 was a pound Aussie, and it moved 4,267 pips. Once again, the lowest pair was the Euro Swissy due to the Swiss peg, but it doubled its output from last year, 578 pips. Okay, let's go through some of our predictions for 2013 and what took place. One of my first predictions was that there would be 5 currency pairs that will move 2,000 plus pips. We actually had 7 currency pairs that accomplished this task, so this is one that was not only hit, but we went above it with 7 of the 22 currency pairs moving over 2,000 plus pips in 2013. I also thought that the Dow would retest 10,000. That did not happen. We didn't even come close. In fact, the Dow hit new highs at 16,000. That had to do with the quantitative easing. We did not slow down in the quantitative easing, continuing to put in $85 billion a month, almost $1 trillion a year. And we'll have some predictions about that here momentarily. We talked about that 5 stocks would soar at least 15 to 20% that we would give to our roundtable members. We got 3 of the 5 right. And if you want to take a look at one that was a major mover that we released to our roundtable members, it was Dollar Tree. The other 2 stocks that we kind of talked about moved between 5 and 10%. So it was a great month because you can't get any 5% return in any bank that I know of. We talked about the Euro US dollar, that it would stay in a 134 to 127 range for the first half of 2013. Now, this happened. In fact, the low for the year for the Euro US dollar was 27.47, or within 47 pips of the 2700 number. The Euro dollar turned around and went to a high above of 138, but for the first half of 2013, it stayed exactly in this range. We talked about that if it did break out of that range and went below 2700, we would retest 2460. That did not take place. But since we did break out of 134, we did go to a key number of 3728 and eventually went above that to 138. So another great prediction, well in advance. We talked about that we thought gold would hit $2,000 an ounce. It plateaued above 1,800 before we had a massive drop over about a 3-day period, and that's for another webinar, or for those of you that are clients know what I'm talking about. We thought that silver would go to $40 an ounce, but silver had a high of around $32 an ounce before both of these dropped to current levels. We said that oil would stay above $75 per barrel, which it did, with the average range of $85 to $105. I think oil went as high as 106.22 and right around the $85 range as anticipated. So once again, the number probability factors were right on. We also made a prediction that the 4 majors combined would average 1,500 pips of movement if you took all 4 of the pairs of what they moved for the year and divided it by 4. I think the total was 1,460. We also said that the US yen would hit 100 or parity. Now, how outlandish was this? Because in the previous slide, we showed you that the US yen had only moved about 800 plus pips for the entire year for 2012. But once again, we got on this early, and as the pair took off at the latter part of October going into November, we have documented proof in our daily reports, documented proof in our classes, documented proof forever in our trade alerts and video training about where we thought that this US yen would go. So this in itself was a major step outside the box prediction, and it was able to allow our clients to ride the train and catch a trending pair that went all the way from the 79, 50, 80 area to where recently it topped 105 before reversing some. By the way, the US yen is not done, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here are the results for the 2013 four majors. As you can see, we predicted that we thought that they would average 1,500 pips. We took all four of the pairs. We divided it by adding them together and divided it by 4, and we came up to 1,460 pips. Now, here's the key if you're wanting to prosper in the Forex markets. It's psychology. It's far more important than the methodology. In fact, psychology is part of the methodology. For example, when we attempt to help people develop a reasonable method that works, they resist it strongly because they have so many biases that keeps them from focusing in the wrong areas of trading. We keep it simple. Many people are looking for it to become more difficult because they have an attachment to money. Areas that have nothing to do with success. And it's very difficult to show some people the correct direction. It takes practice. If you will give the Forex markets quality of attention, participation, and in the process, practice, you will learn how to prosper in the most liquid market on earth today. You've heard me talk about this for years. We can never compete with the major hedge funds, the central banks. We are all minnows in a shark tank taking a piece of the pip pie. But if you want to learn how to trade smarter and not harder, then what you need to do is make sure that you make 21st Century Forex Trader a vital part of your continued success in the Forex markets. Okay, what we've done here is we've shown you some of the top pairs. After the four majors, we showed you the US Canadian, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Those are probably the top 7 pairs that everybody likes to trade. Then we start taking a look at the yen crosses, the euro yen, pound yen, Aussie yen. You've seen me highlight in red the 7 pairs that actually moved 2,000 plus pips. You've got the euro CAD down there that moved 1,970 pips. So once again, we had 17 of the 22 currency pairs that moved 1,000 plus pips in 2013. I made a bold prediction. After 17 of the 22 currency pairs in 2012, only one pair reached 1,900 plus pips. Not one pair reached 2,000 pips. Let's fully grasp and understand this. Not one currency pair in 2012 reached 2,000 plus pips for the entire year. The pound yen was 1,900 plus. I came out with a bold prediction that at least 5 pairs would move 2,000 plus pips in 2013. Not only did 5 pairs move, but there was 7 pairs overall that accomplished that task, and we had the euro CAD within 30 pips of being currency pair number 8. Ladies and gentlemen, the probability factors that I have put together are strong. We have reoccurring numbers. That's what it's all about in the Forex markets, much like sports betting. It's all about the numbers and understanding that you can be a contrarian if you have the numbers and the system on your side. You have the numbers. You don't have to worry about putting the numbers together. We do it all for you, and we give you exact areas to execute trades in live current market conditions on a consistent basis. Okay, the time has arrived. Let's take a look at some predictions for 2014. I got out my crystal ball. I put the probability factor and statistical mathematical analysis to work. I took a look at bias and key numbers. I put everything that we had, and this is some of the information that we came up with for predictions for 2014. If you'd like to stop this tape, make sure you stop the tape and write these all down. And if you're a member, we'll currently have this in the members area for you to review at your convenience. Prediction number 1. We will again have at least 5 currency pairs that will move 2,000 plus pips. We were going to probably add more pairs, but due to the fact of what's happening with the quantitative easing and what's happening around the world in the central banks, we feel very confident that at least 5 currency pairs will once again move 2,000 plus pips. If you don't know what those 5 pairs are, we have a pretty good idea. Then you need to be a client of 21st Century Forex Trader and make sure that you get in at the bottom of the entries on some of these swing trades to where it was much like the US yen from the latter part of 2012 and 2013 when we rode it up from 79.50 and 80 all the way to above 100. Prediction number 2, the Dow will test 18,700. There needs to be a few things to happen for the Dow to test 20,000. We will keep you abreast of these developments if you are a client, and we will let you know if we think the Dow will hit 20,000. But the Dow will test 18,700. It's currently right around 16,000, and we will be looking at a couple of indicators that will give us a good idea of when the Dow will turn around. The euro US dollar will stay in a 138.50 to 130.72 range for the first half of 2013, the first 6 months of 2013. We look for it to stay within this range, 38.50 to 30.72. If it breaks out of the range in sometime in that 6-month period, it will be because of a confluence of events that will take place that will happen with all of the news drivers, along with what's happening with the central banks, along with what's happening around the world. If it breaks out of that range, then 41.28 would be the next serious number of sequence going up, and 27.67 or retest of the 2013 low would be the number. If it starts to go down, that would be the new support number. Gold will hit $1,100 an ounce and silver down to $1,750. This is where the strong support area will take over. Then we will need a few indicators and confluence of events to let you know what will happen. Eventually, gold will turn around and we will see $2,500 an ounce gold and $50 an ounce silver. Now, if you're a roundtable member, we give you recommendations of when I'm buying silver and gold and let you know. So if you choose to participate, it'll be a personal choice of whether you want to include it in your portfolio. That's one of the benefits of being a roundtable member. We're looking for oil to stay above $80 a barrel with an average of 85 to 110 anticipated. Now, last year it was 75 to 105. The high was 106.22. The low was 85.57. We were right within the parameters, within 57 cents of the low of 85, and we were $1.22 short as it went to 106.22. Those are extraordinary close averages that we produced in December of 2012 for 2013. We're looking for more of the same. We look for it to stay above $80 per barrel with an average of 85 to 110 anticipated. There are a couple of indicators that if it happens, it will break out of this range, and if you are a client, you will know it first. Once again, the 4 majors will combine, if you average all of them together, for the amount of pips that they move for the year, to average 1,500 plus pips of movement. This is unique in allowing you an opportunity to play range-bound markets and gives you a unique opportunity and tremendous ability to be able to understand our concept here at 21st Century Forex Trader by playing trending markets if you're a swing position trader, and if you're a scalper day trader, understanding how to play range-bound markets by compressing and compacting the channels. that generates positive pips on a consistent basis. Now, this is one that we had back in December, and it's already been very profitable for our clients. In fact, we were on the US CAD when it got to parity at $1. We said it would go to 105. When it got to 105, we said it'd go to 110. Any bounce down to 105, look for a reversal, and we look for the US CAD to push as high as 111 to 112 sometime here in 2014. So once again, the CAD will push to 111 to 112. For it to hit 115, we need at least 3 to 4 indicators to take place, and that will be spread out over the next 4 to 6 months to see if that does happen. But once again, if you'd already been a client, we've been riding this pair ever since it hit parity up to 105. Once it hit 105, it just recently went above the 109 area. So the reason we have 111, 112 is this has been a kind of a continuation for our current clients. They know exactly what I'm talking about. If the Aussie dollar moves above 9,500, we'll expect the central bank, the Reserve Bank of Australia, to once again lower interest rates. This is the closest pair to a carry trade, and those of you that are long-term traders know exactly what the carry trade did for us back from 2001 to about 2007. But this is the closest to the carry trade that is left. But if it does move, if the pair moves above 9,500, we expect the Reserve Bank of Australia to once again lower interest rates. It will definitely hit 84 in 2014. It will definitely hit 84 in 2014. It currently resides right around the 89 to 90 area. Now, if we're able to hit 95 and go down to that 84, that's about 1,100 pips spread. That would be a great range-bound trade for those of you that are looking to participate. Again, just another reason to be a major part of our continued success by participating in everything that 21st Century Forex Trader has to offer. More predictions. We predict that the Aussie yen will head higher in due time for 2014. We don't have the exact number yet. That'll come probably sometime in February when we have a little bit more homework. We do expect that the Aussie Kiwi dollar to take out parity or 100 sometime here in 2014. Once again, the Aussie yen will continue to head higher in due time for 2014, and the Aussie yen will take out parity sometime this year. We are looking for a push on the Chinese yuan, and we think in the next 24 months they will peg, minus the peg, and this will be traded around the world. It will become another major currency like one of the 4 majors. Right now it does have a peg on it, but in the next 24 months we're looking for the Chinese yuan to be traded around the world as like one of the 4 majors. If it doesn't happen in the next 2 years, then it should happen in the next 2 to 4 years, and there's a lot of political battles that will be going on that will determine its fate. But sometime in the next 2 to 4 years, the Chinese yuan will be fully traded around the world. For those of you that are in the stock markets, cash is king. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Collectibles. If you have money, collectibles will become the new stocks in 2014 and beyond. We'll be talking about collectibles in our roundtable sessions. Home sales are likely going to go down. You've heard me talk about since the real estate crash of 2007 in June. We talked about it in January of 2007 that it was forthcoming. That until they start getting home sales back up, this economy in the United States is going to continue to suffer. The albatross around everyone's neck is young people is the fact of their school loans. They passed a bill allowing people who have school loans, they are unable to get rid of those school loans by filing bankruptcy. They still have to pay them back. There is a ton of money out there for people, but there's not as many jobs for the people that are going to a specific college to get a degree. College isn't what it used to be. Those who are going to colleges for a specific reason are learning skilled trades in today's technology world. They are the ones getting the jobs. But home sales are likely to go down due to that fact. The global market outlook for 2014 will most likely be comprised of 3 main themes: modest growth around the world, continued low inflation, weakening potential, and the key word will be deflation. Now, we have several videos that talk about what deflation is and how it's going to start affecting the world, but it is coming to a country near you very, very soon, and it's already hit some countries. And once again, the printing presses are running, so look for the central banks' monetary policies to remain somewhat innovative in what's taking place under current market conditions, and understand that as long as the printing presses and these fiat currencies continue, everything's going to be propped up. But sometime, and I'll give you an example, the United States is $17 trillion in debt. This can't continue. At some time, somebody has to be held accountable. When that happens, there are going to be ramifications that will take place across the U.S. and across the world. Okay, those are our predictions. What you need to do immediately, if you haven't done it and didn't do it at the latter part of 2013. Goal Setting 101, we have a course, video course that talks about goal setting. As some of you have never set goals in your life, this course will allow you an opportunity to get on the right path. You should begin getting your financial matters in order immediately. Pare down your debt and get rid of those high interest credit cards. Ensure your portfolio is well balanced and diversified, and learn the word compounding, having your money work for you instead of you being a slave to debt. Now, those of you who have set your goals or are advanced from Goal Setting 101, we developed a course called Goal Setting 101 back in 2003 that allows anyone to learn how to start setting goals one day at a time and then advance. It's very difficult to ask you to set a goal for 6 months or a year if you're not a really goal-oriented person. Now, why would you want to be a goal-oriented person? Because there are 2% of the people around the world who are financially wealthy, and there's only about 2% of the people around the world that set goals. There's a direct correlation between the two. So if you're going to have your goals, take out a sheet of paper and write down the answers to these questions. How much extra money do you want to make each month from trading? What aspects of trading do you need to learn, improve, or perfect? How much time can you commit to trading each day, each week? How much extra vacation do you want to take in 2014? We had some clients that took up to 6 months. What do you want to accomplish in 2014? You get the idea. Write down everything you want to achieve in 2014 related to success in trading or part of your life and your family. If you don't, it just isn't going to happen. That's reality. In fact, if you don't have your goals in place, if you're traveling down a road, then any road will do. Those of you that currently reside in the markets trading, market timing is critical to your trading health. This is a 24/7 market. We call them or have various sessions: Asian session early evening in the U.S., London session overnight, U.S. session during the day. Rather than relying on gut feel or instinct only, the successful trader also relies on proven trading techniques to optimize market entry and exit. They do that by using the tools here at 21st Century Forex Trader. The questions you should be asking yourself include: what are the best hours for me personally to have focus in the markets learning this new vocation for life? Which hours of the day will produce the best trades? Which trading session of the 3 that I talked about has the most trading action for me? What is the range for particular days of the week? Do the days of the month differ? We have what's called a trade analyzer dashboard. And all you have to do is place your trades in a practice regimen account that you can download on our site. It's a free demo account, play account, and then put those trades in the Trade Analyzer dashboard, and it's like having a personal journal at your fingertips. It will allow you an opportunity to see all your trades, and you'll get a wealth of information. And with all this information, you'll be amazed at what you will find out statistically about what your trading style does and the timing of your trades. All right, we've had our 2013 review. We've had our 2014 preview with predictions. It's time to get down to some serious business. Our Forex Trader Pro, which is our advanced system, we have a very special offer that we'd like to enlist to everyone here watching this video at this time. You know, Forex, it's the recession-proof business of the 21st century. I believe it's going to create more new millionaires than any other business out there. It allows you an opportunity to not have much overhead and you be in business for yourself. And when you take a look at 2014 and beyond, you need to learn how to protect your assets right now and have a game plan to freedom. Financial freedom has a different meaning for everyone watching this video. It gives you an ample opportunity to take care of your family and have various goals. Once again, let's take a look at our complete package. 21st Century Forex Trader offers you Forex Trader Pro for the advanced trader, Fast Track Trader with the thermal grids with 2 or 3 rules of engagement, simple rules of engagement. It allows you to set trades on a consistent basis. You come to class with our ForexU live class and see our system, our A to Z trading methodology, and Brian actually sets trades and then he gives you a video recap at the end of each session that day. Everything's archived. If you can't appear for the ForexU live classes, then we archive them. We tape them and archive them for when you can watch them. We have the ForexU alerts that I put out each and every day with trade recommendations for scalping, day trading, swing and position trading, and experienced trades. We have the Up Close and Personal Forex Joe Boot Camp A to Z. We'll have 2 of those for you in 2014. We talk about our trading methodology and now special bonuses to enhance for a renewal right now, or if you're watching this video and you're not a current customer, a special to get your business. Our Forex Trader Pro, which was the first concept that software that we built and we've advanced to a tremendous tool, had the motto of learn from a pro, trade like a pro, become a pro. It has the C4 channel trading software, the C4 chart trader, the C4 sniper, the C4 currency control center. That's the trend tracker that covers 22 currency pairs, the trade analyzer dashboard, and the trade sizing calculator. Fast Track Trader motto was let's stop talking and let's start trading. It has the thermal price grids and the cluster bomb alerts. The ForexU alerts is your path to profitability. That's the trade alerts that I put out. Our daily trade plan I used to do by hand. It's now computer generated, sharing techniques for any trading style. It gives you a wealth of information for those of you that want to see it visually. It has 22 currency pairs with potential buy and sell recommendations on those pairs, up to 44 trades a day. And ForexU Live, sharing actual trading possibilities live in the markets, setting those trades in a practice regimen account, and giving you an opportunity to have success, because that's where you have success in the markets. Executing trades in live current market conditions gives you experience. Once you get vast experience, we ask you to pick at least one currency pair that you learn everything you can about that currency pair. And once you're able to trade that currency pair successfully for 3 months in a row, then you need to expand your horizon into trading live and pick some other pairs to trade. So we have a concept that has worked. It has withstood the test of time. If you're looking for a way to learn a new vocation for life, to keep it simple and participate in the most liquid market on earth today, then we invite you to become a client of 21st Century Forex Trader and look at the Forex markets and give it quality of attention participation. Well, let's put it all together for 2014. You continue the process of getting your personal financial matters in order. You pare down your debt, get rid of those high interest credit cards. You ensure your portfolio is well balanced and diversified. Step 1 is to up your game. That's your motto for 2014, up your game. Become more involved in the decisions. Step 2, design a specific game plan for the short-term and long-term success under current market conditions around the world. Step 3, understand our rules of engagement methodologies that we practice in everything that we do. Step 4, execute daily and consistently to protect and build your personal assets. And step 5, keep it simple. That's what it's all about. People are inundated with life, with work, with profit centers they're owning with their own businesses. They have things to do. Keep it simple and give it quality of attention participation, and you will reap the benefits long term. Here's our 2014 price guide. The Forex Trader Pro software, $2,597 per year. The Fast Track Trader software, $1,997 a year. The ForexU alerts, $297 a month. The ForexU live classes, $197 a month. You add them all together, it's $10,522 per year. You're not going to pay anything near that. We want to give you some special bonuses, enhancements for renewal, or for those of you that want to participate by watching this special video now. We have an up close and personal boot camp that we talked about, my Forex Joe A to Z trading methodology. It's $1,597 per boot camp. We'll have 2 up close and personal boot camp trainings in 2014. That's 4 to 6 weeks where we compress and compact everything that we do in our A to Z trading methodology, and we put it out for you to review. We have where you can go ahead and get started. We have information in the members area where you can review it right now. You take the 2 boot camps, it's a total of $3,100 plus. You take the 10.5 from the previous page, the $3,100, it's $13,716 retail value. Your price right now, which is going to go away quickly, is $1,500. That's an 89% savings for all services for 1 full year from the day that you sign up. If you sign up in the middle of the month, it'll be 1 full year from the day you signed up. This, folks, is a unique opportunity, a special that where you don't need to hesitate, you don't need to procrastinate, you need to hurry now and take advantage of. Learn what it's like to prosper and participate in the most liquid market on earth today, the spot Forex, using a system that has withstood the test of time here at 21st Century Forex Trader. This 89% discount for renewal is here right now. If you'll click at the bottom of this page that you're on, you'll be able to click immediately and go right to the page, lock in your special renewal rate of only $1,500. We have it in 1 payment or a 3 payment option. If you do sign up for a 1 payment, we'll give you some special considerations. We understand that some of you need to, because you're on a budget, pay it out in 3 equal installments, so you can choose the 3 pay option. But whichever one you choose, make sure that you do choose to participate, because remember what we talked about when we first got on board. Every person who became a winner in life was first an amateur. So if you pare down your debt, get rid of those high interest credit cards, if you ensure your portfolio is well balanced and diversified, and you start getting your financial matters in order, the ultimate secret of success is simply plain old hard work and determination. Train your eyes and mind to track the market movements which have existed all along. It's a little bit elbow grease. Who would have thought? That's how I made it as a trader, together with the help of some very important, generous people overseas. Because prices move in repeatable patterns, but not all the time, knowing how to react to aberrations in the markets will bolster profits in range-bound markets. Knowing when to ride the train bolsters profits in trending markets, and not knowing means you have not given the markets quality of attention participation. You're sitting there watching 15-minute candles open and close. So the real secret lies in the other type of confirmation, and that's knowing when a strategy is likely to work. That's what we'll teach you here. You'll trade smarter, not harder, at 21st Century Forex Trader. So once again, $1,500 to participate. You can go right now to this URL and take a look on this page. You'll be able to click on it immediately. Don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. We're looking forward to those of you to continue the quest and the journey. And for those of you that are going to be taking advantage, we welcome you to the family. One-time $1,500 charge or 3-time payment option. And until next time, may all the pips be with you. And my name is Forex Joe, for Brian, for Kirk, for Chuck. We welcome you to 21st Century Forex Trader, and we will continue to work hard to provide the information needed to make you a success. Godspeed till the next time.